Okay, welcome to the Arcadia Ice Arena for round two matchup between your AK Grizzlies and the Junior Coyotes. So yesterday's game was not the Junior Coyotes. It was a triple A team, 08s, I guess, Arizona Hockey Union. My apologies for having the name wrong at the beginning of the game yesterday. So once again, we're coming to you live from Arcadia Ice Arena. And I just want to get a location here that is suitable. This ice arena is unique in its location in the world. It's in Tempe, Arizona. And because of the dry desert temperatures, when it does cool down, the glass at the rink fogs up. So it's really hard to see through the glass. The stands are pretty much at the top of the boards. That's about where the stands start at. And so everybody looks through the glass. Most of the fans look through the glass. It's hard to see, honestly, from the stands point of view. So we'll try to give you a good audio. I don't know how much I'll see, but we'll try to get it to you. Saw the boys warming up earlier today. Looked good. Grizzlies got their hashtag Team Dirt over their locker, their bench. Grizzlies are going to be on the right-hand side today. They'll be the home team, I believe, a home team. They are description. They are across the ice from where I'm standing. And they'll be on the right-hand side. So Charlie will be in goal on the right-hand side. The Grizzlies will be going from right to left at the beginning of the game. Now we've got about 9 minutes before start time. The Zamboni's clearing the ice off, and the fans are changing out from the previous game. So hopefully we'll be underway shortly. I just thought I'd keep you informed. So last night after the win, the team went out to a place called Flame Jumpers for dinner. A very nice restaurant, and everybody had fun, enjoyed, and got back to the hotels for a good night's rest. So the Zamboni's just finishing up now. Let's see Nicole Valentine and Jim Rohn over on the opposite side of the ice. Jim probably looking for a good spot to take some photos. It's going to be tough today. Maybe he can get into the penalty box. I'm not sure if they'll let him in there. There's no glass in front of the penalty box with the players, obviously. So maybe there'd be a good camera opportunity there. Zam now, just waiting for the slush to get scooped off and the doors to close. Ran into Sabrina Binkley's grandparents. They're inside the Ice House Tavern along with Steer's grandparents. They're in there. Tends to be the place to view the game today. Inside there, for some reason, the glass there doesn't seem to have as much fog as everywhere else. Trine, Jason Trine he's out Windexing the windows in front of the fans, which is helping a lot. He's starting to clear it up. Might be able to see the game a little better. We thank him for doing that. Yeah, that helps a lot, man. Okay, so clearing the glass off. Can you hear me out there? Are you listening? So anyway, I'm just asking Brandy to check and see if she can hear me. 11:04, game's supposed to start at 11:10. Official just came out onto the ice. Now we got both officials stepping onto the ice. They're getting ready to place the nets into position. Both teams are still in the locker room. Great. Brandy's confirming I've got an audio. So we're live at the Arcadia Ice Arena in Phoenix, Arizona for a matchup between the Phoenix Junior Coyotes and your Alaska Grizzlies. Game will start in about 5 minutes. Officials are setting the nets right now. Test the buzzer here. Sorry for the dead air. Just killing time before the game starts. You are live at Arcadia Ice Arena. This is Tom Steer coming at you for the Grizzlies. Junior Coyotes goalie comes out, steps out to the left-hand exit of the bench. Now all the Coyotes are dressed in all red. Got a Coyotes head on the front of their jersey. Looks like it's howling. All red with white stripes along the leggings. Red helmets. Goalie has a white helmet. Goalie is 31 for the Coyotes. Coyotes are banging their sticks against the boards, ready to come out on the ice. Got 11:06. Officials let the Coyotes out on the ice, and out comes Halfley. Halfley jumps on the ice. Winter and Roan racing out of the locker room. We've got Binkley, Valentine, Hodges, Renfrew, Noble, Steer, Lozano. Chine hits the ice. Pause hits the ice. And out comes Menard. Menard skating in to the right-hand side to the goal. Out comes Murray and Carson. Coaches are on the bench. Halfley, Hodges, and Renfrew. Coaches are throwing some pucks out onto the ice. Grizzlies getting set up for their pregame warm-up. And we're off. Pregame warm-up started. The arena's a little bit cold. Of course, you'd expect that. They have to keep it chilled pretty well down here in Arizona. So just a quick recap from yesterday when we played. That was not the Coyotes we played yesterday. That was the Arizona Hockey Union. My fault. I don't know what I was thinking when I was announcing yesterday. But today we play the Arizona Coyotes for sure. This is the Arizona Coyotes Junior Coyotes. This team looks fast. They match up size-wise with us. Fast skaters. I think we might have a few bigger kids than they do, but on average, they match up fairly well, looks like. Goalie's about the same size as Charlie Menard, so just filling you in on that. But he's a very active goalie. So we got about a minute left on the warm-up. Yesterday's game, okay, recap for yesterday's game. Players that got goals were Murray. Winter did a bar down. Nice, absolutely beautiful shot by Winter, bar down yesterday. And Binkley gets a hat trick. I wish I would have picked up on that when I was announcing. I'm sorry to anybody who was keeping track, but Binkley had a hat trick. That's like his third or fourth, maybe fifth of the season. Superb player. He had a backhand shot that was really nice as well. Wraparound shot. There was a wraparound shot in there. Now, if you look at the score sheet gave a score to Renfrew and an assist to Binkley. That was wrong. Renfrew to Binkley, and Binkley with the score, but the score sheets are what they are, and that's what we put on the stat sheet. So Binkley only had 2 on the stat sheet when you go to look up the stats, but we're going to start our video here. So once again, coming at you live from Arcadia Ice Arena for a matchup between the Junior Coyotes out of Phoenix and the AK Grizzlies from Fairbanks, Alaska. 13 minutes on the clock. Grizzlies are dressed in all white. Your Phoenix Coyotes in all red. Grizzlies over at their bench. Coyotes moving into their bench. Starting lineups out there for the Coyotes. And out comes the Grizzlies. Starting lineup for the Grizzlies is going to be Halfley at center, Binkley left wing, Haas right wing, Carson, and Hodge is back on defense. And there's the puck drop. Goes back to Carson. Carson up to Binkley. Binkley moves it into the offensive zone, gets hassled right away, tries to send it across. Halfley does. Halfley gets over to Haas. Haas pucks in front of the net, and the Coyotes take over and send it out. It's an outlet pass. Racing in front is Hodges, who picks it up at the defensive line, circles back around, gets hassled at the defensive line, loses the puck, and the Coyotes move into the offensive zone. Coyote lines up, sends it back to the D. D shot comes in, hits Hodges. Hodges moves it back out. Binkley, red line, blue line, moving back to his left, being hassled by 2 players. Line change coming for the Grizzlies. Halfley, oh, right in front of the net, Halfley. Oh, and blocked by the goalie. Halfley got a shot off and hits the goalie's pad. Now we're back at center ice, and the Coyotes coming the other direction. Renfrew taps the puck, and Binkley sends it back to Renfrew. Renfrew's going to circle around the backside of the net. Renfrew on the far side sends it out to the outlet pass to Haas. Haas center ice to Halfley. Halfley one-on-one. Red line, blue line. One-on-one, moving to his left. Hassel pushed into the corner, and centering pass comes back to, oh man, Rome got a backhanded shot there. And the goalie made a save. So Rome got a backhanded shot on the goalie. So Halfley took that puck down into the near corner, offensive side. It got back behind, found himself behind the goal line. Centered the pass, came over to the right-hand side, and Roan found the puck and did a backhanded slap at the goalie. Goalie easily handled it. Puck's going to drop on the far corner offensive zone for the Grizzlies. We got Winter moving in for the puck drop. Roan on the left wing. No, Trine on the right wing. Check that. Sorry, Trine on the right. Puck comes back to center ice where Hodges picks it up. Hodges sends it off the boards and up to Trine. Trine moves into the offensive zone. On the far boards, puck runs into the official. And Trine centers it for Winter. Winter from the blue line shoots it and it hits the goalie's stick just outside the net. Goes wide and right. Now we're in the near corner and the puck comes back towards center. Shot comes in off. That was Rome taking a shot. And goalie stopped it with the glove. Puck comes out of the zone, and that's Noble sending it back over to Trine. Trine sends it back to Hodges. Hodges over to Roan. Roan loses it up against the boards. The Coyotes can't really see in that corner right there. The Coyotes got control of it, move around the backside of the net. They come out and center the pass that goes clear to the near side, and Hodges picks it up, circling around the backside of the net. Hodges moving up the far boards, confronted, nice pass over to Lozano. Lozano touched the stick and then it went by off into the offensive zone. And we're down on the near boards, corner now. That's Lozano circling around the backside of the net, trying to center it, and he falls down in the far corner. And the Coyotes, there's a battle for it in the far corner. And The puck comes out, and the Coyotes at the blue line. Renfrew backpedaling, and that's Valentine that pokes it away from behind. Renfrew takes control and shoots it ahead, but it goes to the defenseman. Coyotes shove it back down in the offensive zone, back behind the goal line, where Carson's going to pick it up. Carson circles around the backside of the net. Outlet pass near side to Lozano. Lozano still in control, sends it cross ice to Murray. Murray moves red line up the boards, centers it for Valentine. Valentine in the center, crosses the blue line, hassled, and tries to fire a shot. Murray did fire a shot, went wide right. Now the puck's behind the net where the Coyotes send it up the boards. It goes past Steer and back to Halfley on the line change. Halfley over to Hodges. Hodges dumps it in to Haas. Haas on the near boards. Can't really see when we're on the near boards in the offensive zone right now. And shot, and a glove saved by the goalie. Shot came in from, I believe, Haas. So shots on goal are 5 for the Grizzlies, 1 for the Coyotes. Steer back on defense, along with Hodges. Puck comes to the near boards. Goes around the backside. Puck comes back to Steer. Steer sends it right back down, and gets wiped out by a player coming in on him, zooming in on him. And now the puck's down in the corner, far corner, and Haas in there battling for it along with Binkley. Binkley gets it to come loose, and it comes up, and that's Halfley having it. Tries to tick it up to Binkley. Binkley in front of the net, but it goes wide left as he's falling down. And so the puck's coming out of the zone now. The Coyotes in control of it. We're back at center ice. Hodges takes control. Hodges circles back to his left, up against the boards, taps up against the boards. The Coyotes keep it in. The Coyotes center it. Knocked away by Steer. Steer gets it over to the boards. And now it goes down to the corner for Hodges. Hodges in the near corner, fighting for it. Steer goes back to the house, and puck goes up to the point. Binkley picks it up. Binkley moves and loses it momentarily. It goes into the offensive zone about center. Comes back to Renfrew. Renfrew dumps it in. Nice dump in. We get the full line change coming out now. Winter's out. Roan's out. And back on defense, Renfrew at the point stops the puck on the left-hand side here. Near boards. Renfrew battling for it. 2 players on him. Renfrew comes away with it. And no, the puck's back down in the corner. Goes around the backside of the net. Coyotes in control now. Coyotes move up the boards, and that's Noble knocking it away. Back over to Roan on the left-hand side. Roan stops, changes directions, sends it, and it comes back out of his up the boards, and Renfrew on his back end sends it right into a defense, and shot comes in on Menard. Menard makes a save, sends it over to the near side. Nice job by Menard. Roan sends it up to Winter. Winter moving blue line, red line. He gets it wiped away at the red line, and it comes back to Noble. Noble moving it up the boards, moves around 2 players, dumps it. Nice dump by Noble on a line change. Puck behind the net now. Grizzlies are all back out. We've got Hodges out there. Noble's going off, and the players on the ice right now are Lozano's got the puck moving up the far board. Sorry, Murray's out there with Valentine. Lozano taps it. It goes back behind the net. And Coyotes take over, hit an outlet pass on the near boards and pass it back to center. Moving up center. Valentine racing in. Puck goes into the far boards and rings around back behind the net for Carson to pick up. Carson sends it over to Lozano. Lozano off the boards, and Lozano tries to stay with it on the boards. There's a kind of a push and a shove going on. Valentine comes away with it, sends it cross ice to Murray. Murray's going to pick it up at the blue line, moves it ahead, red line. Stick taken away. And Coyotes take over. Line change for the Grizzlies. And, they wanted a penalty on Murray, but puck comes back to Steer. Steer taps up to Murray. And there's a whistle for hurt player. Player just laying there. I didn't really see what happened, but it was a trip, non-call trip. Yeah, okay. So I believe one of our players tripped. I'm not sure who it was. And I don't think the officials saw it, just like I didn't see it. So, and I've got a parent from the other side saying that it was trip. Yeah, I just didn't see it. I'm sure it was. So one of the parents saying it was a trip. Is it a penalty? Okay, they are. Yes, they did. They did call it. It is a penalty. So we are going to be shorthanded. Penalty is on Lozano. Yeah, it's got to be on Lozano. Puck comes back to the Coyotes. Coyotes at center ice, setting up their offense. Puck dumps in, goes all the way down to the behind the net. Renfrew's going to pick it up. Renfrew circling around the backside of the net and knocked away by Halfley back to the boards. Renfrew picks it up at the blue line. Intercepted. Now the Coyotes move it in. Puck comes off a steer and goes into the corner. Steer in the corner, takes it away, moves around the backside of the net. Toe drags, taps it up to Binkley. Nice effort, and Binkley sends it right at the goalie. The goalie stops it. That was a three-quarter ice, dead-on shot to the. And now a hooking call on the Coyotes. Hooking call on the Coyotes. So Binkley cleared the puck, three-quarter ice shot directly at the goalie, dead center of the net. The goalie handled it fine. He saw it coming in, but while the puck was going down, there was a hooking call. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey. Minute 21 left on the penalty kill for the Grizzlies. 5:41 left in the first period. Score 0-0. Puck drops. Puck comes back to Carson. Carson circling to his left. Puck comes out of the zone, and Hodges picks it back up on his back end, trying to circle back around, sends it over to Carson, just out of the reach of Carson, and tap back into the defensive zone by the Coyotes. Circling back behind the net now is Hodges. Hodges gets it up to Halfley. Halfley off the boards. No, check that. Binkley taps it ahead, kicks it with his foot, takes control, tried to toe drag around. Binkley center ice, loses the puck. Oh, man, comes back to Carson. Carson moves it in. Carson on a strong hand. Oh, moves around one player, backhands it. Oh, wide right into the corner. And Binkley goes in, taps at the puck, gets it to come away, centers it for Halfley. Puck in front of the net. Halfley on his backhand, backhands it into a player. And now the Coyotes come the other direction. Blue line, red line, swiped away by Carson and swung in by the Coyotes. Back behind the net goes Hodges. Hodges stops, changes direction, circles back around the net again. It's off the boards and up to Halfley. Halfley sends it out of the zone and back to center ice. 5 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Grizzlies. Will be Grizzlies full strength. Grizzlies full strength. And on a power play for 36 seconds left, but we're on the defensive end and the puck goes behind the net. Nope, back into the near corner. Winner picks it up. Winner moving ahead. Winner at the blue line. Winner gaining some speed. Red line. Winner, blue line. Moving to his left. Player comes in, tries to take the puck away. And now it comes back out to Renfrew. Renfrew fires a shot from blue line. And it went into a player. Now we're at the near boards on a cross ice pass. Renfrew, back to Renfrew at the point. And now we're back to Noble. Noble falls down. Oh, no. So we got a Coyote at the blue line offensive side moving in. And Winner wipes it away. Winner back checked hard and got the puck out of there. So the Coyotes with moving back into the offensive zone. It's heading down into the near corner. Coyotes center it. It's in front of the net, but Renfrew takes care of business. Goes back out to Roan. Roan at the blue line, getting hassled with the red line. Picked back up by Trine. Trine moves to his right. Trine moves in. Fires down into the corner, rings around the boards, back behind the net. And we're now in the near corner with the Coyotes moving to center. Blue line with the Coyotes. Red line, Coyotes. Blue line, Coyotes. Fire shot, glove save, Menard! Menard! Coyote moving to his right, heading towards the corner. Fires a shot about 10 feet from the goal line. And Menard in position and stops it with the glove. It was about head height. Nice stop by Menard. Puck dropped out and Charlie Menard covered. That's the second shot on goal for Menard. Menard paying attention. Good job by Menard. Puck comes back. off the puck drop on the nearest corner. Steer sends it up into the boards, and it bounces right back to Steer. Steer behind the net, circles back to the boards, taken away by a Coyote. Coyote tries to center it. It's in front of the net. Coyote shoots again. It's in front of the net again. It's bouncing around. Coyote takes control, fires a shot. It's in front of the net. Menard makes another save, and it goes back behind the net. Menard with 3 or 4 saves in there. And it goes back to the point. Point fires in now. Steer sends it to the boards. Boards of Coyotes. Coyotes got control on the right or the far side of the net. It's fired in on Menard. Menard goes down, makes a stop. Steer sends it into the corner. On the 4 corner. Rings around the boards, back behind the net. Hodges picks it up. Hodges back up to the boards. Near side, Lozano. Lozano, cross ice pass. Nice cross ice pass. Finds Murray moving into the offensive. Murray fires, and a glove saved by the goalie. Murray fired from about 20 feet out. Glove saved right-hand side of the goalie. So a flurry of shots on Menard. 5 shots now on goal for the Coyotes. And Menard handled all of them. Puck drops in the far corner. They're battling for it. Haas takes it in the corner and centers it for Binkley, but intercepted. Oh, Binkley got a shot off, and the goalie, I thought it was intercepted, but Binkley tapped it towards the goalie. Center ice, and the Coyotes in control, dump it down, hits Renfrew, bounces over to Carson. Carson goes behind the net, stops, changes directions, moves up, passes it to Binkley. Binkley off the boards and back to himself, and centers it for Halfley. Halfley at the blue line loses it. Oh, Haas intercepts it. Oh, shot on goal. Haas almost got a goal there. It went into the goalie's pads and back out. It's a good save by the goalies. There's our corner now. Comes up to Carson at the point. Carson dumps one in, and the goalie sends it back to the boards. Grizzlies now in control on the near side. That's Halfley, and the puck comes loose, and the Coyotes are moving. Get it back to center, and it gets dumped in and stolen by Binkley. Binkley in front. Oh, toe drags. Haas scores! Haas scores! Grizzly gets a goal. Haas scores a goal. So Binkley toe dragged the player. The puck slid over to Haas. Haas picked it up, shoved it on the left-hand side of the goalie. Finds the back of the net. Grizzlies draw first blood with 55 seconds left in the first period. So Winter takes the puck drop. The Coyotes take control, moving into the offensive zone, and poked away by Noble. Noble gets it up to the point, and then there comes back to Hodges and now gets out of the zone, tipped off of Winter's stick, and goes all the way down into the offensive zone for the Grizzlies. 36 seconds left in the period. It comes out to center ice. Coyotes in control, pass it, red line now, moved in on the blue line. Noble, the player goes around Noble, fires a shot at Menard. Menard makes a save, pulls it in and covers it up. Winter gave a little shot in the back there. Line change coming for the Grizzlies. 24 seconds, we'll have a puck drop. So Menard covered stoppage of play. We'll have a puck drop in the near corner for the Grizzlies in the defensive zone. Valentine's going to get ready here. Lozano on the left wing. Murray on the right wing. Puck comes back up to the point and out of the zone. Coyotes got a backtrack. They're back at their defensive blue zone. Intercepted. Pass intercepted. Oh, and then Coyotes coming the other way. 3-on-3. Poke checks, sends it into the corner. Centering pass by the Coyotes. Shot comes in and goes off the Menard stick and goes back behind the net where Renfrew picks it up. Renfrew, soft ice pass is going to be, and that ends the period. With the Grizzlies up 1-0. So there's 9 shots on goal for the Grizzlies. So there's 6 shots on goal for the Coyotes. Good play by the Grizzlies on the first period there. And we'll be back here shortly, about 1 minute. So audio will still continue. I just stopped that for the video. We thank everybody tuning in. I'm going to go check on my equipment real quick while I got a break. Ice is, the glass is cleared up fairly well. Coyote's back out on the ice already. Okay, so getting ready for the puck drop on the second period. Puck drops. Steer dumps it down, rings around the boards into the offensive zone. Steer comes up the near side. Puck goes back to Renfrew at center ice. Intercepted pass and poked away by Renfrew up into the boards. Murray's going to find it on the near side, dumps it down into the near corner. Puck rings around the backside of the net. Now at center ice. Coyote's moving in. Steer go racing back and confront it. Centering pass intercepted by all right, puck on the far corner. Grizzlies in control. Center cross ice intercepted at the blue line. Knocked away by Valentine. Valentine sends it up to Lozano. Lozano gets it taken away, and the puck goes into the offensive zone where the Coyotes take control from the net. Coyotes moving blue line. Red line poked away, knocked away by Halfley, but the Coyotes, now Binkley has control, moves it in the offensive zone, moving up the near boards on the backhand. Shoots and goes off the goalie and into the far boards. That's Haas sending it to Hodges. Hodges dumps it right back to Halfley. Halfley fires to Binkley. Binkley shoots high, and the goalie makes a save. Nice puck work by the Grizzlies there. About 3-4 passes and a shot. A puck drop on the far corner for the Grizzlies in the offensive zone. Halfley take the puck. Binkley left wing, Haas right wing. It's like Hodges and Carson. Carson fires from the point, goes back to Haas on the near side, and Coyotes gain control. We're up against the near boards. Haas centers it. Binkley takes control in the far corner, trying to work his way around the backside of the net. Does. Halfley takes control in the near corner. And now we're up against the boards, and the Coyotes in control. Centering pass goes up to centering ice, and Carson sends it over to the far boards of the blue line. Coyotes still in control, going into the corner. And now Carson hassling, and that's Halfley that swings in and takes it away. Halfley stays in control. He's got 2 men in front of him, moving to his left, or to his right. Sorry, check that. And drop pass for Haas. Haas back to Halfley. Halfley loses it in the corner. Halfley was still sliding backwards and ran into the wall as the pass came to him. Now the puck going the other way. Into the offensive zone, go to the Coyotes. Coyotes knocks it away, and it's in front of the net. Haas takes control, backhands it up to the point on the far side. And there's Halfley, and offside call, I believe, or offside. Wasn't sure if they were calling Halfley for that. Okay. So Halfley gave the player a little shove, but it was an offside call. Puck drops to Winter, I believe, and now it goes back to Renfrew. Renfrew up the far boards and into the offensive zone to the defenseman. Defenseman takes control, sends it over across ice into the near boards of the blue line. That's dumped in by Winter, back to a defenseman. Intercepted pass by Roan. Trine picks it up. Trine fires at the goalie, swiped away by net. Puck back at center ice, near side on the boards. And Winter loses it over to Coyote at the blue line. Coyote moving up, dumps it down, rings around the boards. Menard stops it for Renfrew. Renfrew drags it around the backside of the net, comes up the near side, moves around one player, moving to his left. That comes back up the center. No one's confronting him. Moves in the offensive zone. Renfrew, coast to coast, from behind the net. Rings it, goes around behind the net again. Now he's confronted by a defenseman and falls down, but he stays with it. Renfrew still staying with it. Moves, gets it knocked away behind the net again. Renfrew to the near corner, back up the boards, and that's Noble knocking it back down and trying moving in. Puck, try and stops the puck in the corner, and it comes back up to the point. So Noble sent it to Winter. Winter moves the center ice on his forehand, fires a shot right into the defenseman, but the puck's loose in front of the net and try and sends it back to the boards behind the net where the Coyotes take over. The Coyotes send it out of the zone, and it goes all the way down. It's going to be an icing call. Should be an icing call. There it is. There's the icing call. 7 left in the second period. Grizzlies still up 1-0. Valentine will take the puck drop. Lozano on the left wing. Murray on the right wing. Puck goes behind the net where the Coyotes take over. Valentine knocks it away and it comes loose. Comes back to center. 3-on-2 breakaway for the Coyotes. And sent into the corner where Lozano's going to pick it up. That was a good job by the defenseman. Actually, that was Steer. Steer falling down, sends it into the far corner. And the puck comes in front of the net and knocked back out to Lozano. Lozano cross ice pass to Murray. Murray sitting between the blue line, blue line. Murray moves in, toe drags it down one way, sends it into the near corner, chases it down. Oh, misses the puck as he goes by. And around the boards over to Lozano's side. Lozano picks it up on the far boards, taps it down in the corner where Valentine picks up. Valentine centers for Steer. Steer fires a shot to Murray, and Murray gets it wiped away. And it goes into the near boards. Near board play. Murray races in to take the puck, shoots, comes in on the goalie, and the goalie makes that glove save. It was kind of a high arching shot. Launched in there, kind of rainbow shot, and the goalie kind of caught it like a softball catcher. So line change up. We got halfway out there at center. Binkley left wing, Haas right wing. Puck drops, goes back to Renfrew. Renfrew fires, and it goes wide left. Up the far boards, Renfrew. Player goes by Renfrew. Back seconds Halfley. Puck goes down into the corner, rings around the boards where Halfley picks it up. Halfley in the near corner, battling forward. It comes up to the point, and now it's held in and goes back where Carson picks it up behind the net. Carson loses it behind the net where Renfrew picks it up. Renfrew taps it to, hits his outlet man. Outlet man goes over to Binkley. That was Haas hitting Binkley. Binkley moves it in, moves the center on it. Oh, moves around 2 players. Goal! Binkley right up the center, lost his stick on the play, but Binkley shoots it in for the second goal of the game. Grizzlies up 2-0. Binkley shot that, and lost his stick as he shot it. He made a nice move around 2 players, came right down the center, shot it in on the goalie, and the goalie missed it, and it found the backside of the net. So Grizzlies up 2-0 with 7:14 left in the second period. Puck drops, and that's Winter out there, and Coyotes move around, fire on Menard. Menard handles it, sends it back to the far corner. Knocked away by trying to center ice, picked back up by the Coyotes. And then, check that. That's not Sean. That's Roan. Roan dumps it down for an icing call. Roan on his knees and swung at the puck hard and got it to clear out of the defensive zone, but it went all the way down for an icing call. So we'll have a puck drop in the far corner for the Grizzlies in the defensive zone. Winter will move in for the puck drop. Roan on the left wing, Shrine on the right wing. Noble and Hodges on defense. Puck circles around the backside of the net for Hodges. Hodges stops, changes directions, sends it off the boards and up to Roan. Roan has room in front of him. Roan cross ice pass to, this is going to be an icing. No call off the boards. So Trine picks it up behind the net. Leaves it for Roan. Roan toe drags and then loses it back up to the defensive changeup was happening while that was going on. And up the near boards and into the offensive zone. Winter taps it ahead behind the net. Winter racing in, tries to get it there. Puck moves up the far boards with the Coyotes in control. Coyotes send it across ice. Steer racing back. Coyotes at the blue line. Steer takes it into the corner and sends it back up to the point. Point fires a shot in, but Renfrew handles it. Renfrew moves to the near boards, and Steer back at the house. Murray moves into the corner. Player moves around. Both of them fires a shot, and it goes wide left and around the boards. Steer and over in the corner. It goes off the Steer skate up to Lozano. Lozano fires it ahead but intercepted at center there. And Murray, no, check that. It is that Renfrew? Renfrew moving down. Renfrew moves it in and it trickles by the goalie on the left-hand side. Renfrew brought it all the way down. Now Lozano centers, nobody home, comes clear to the near board. Steer picks it up, fires it into the boards and rings it around over to Lozano's side. Lozano picks it up in the corner on his backhand. Nice move by Lozano. Loses one player, fires it in for Trine. Oh, Trine redirected and it just barely hit the top of the goalie's pad and trickled out. Steer fires it in. It goes off of a player, goes over to Lozano. Lozano moves in. Lozano trickles it. Oh, man. That was Murray sitting there ready for to put it home. It went over the top of the stick. Murray tries to send it. It ends up behind the net. Oh, Murray's going to get a penalty for shoving a player into the – Murray's going to get a penalty for shoving a player in the backside of the net. Puck was right on the backside of the net. Murray shoved it in. So we're going to have a penalty kill for the Grizzlies with 4:40 left in the second period. Grizzlies up 2-0. Grizzlies have 11 shots on goal versus the Coyotes 6. Menard's been handling most of the shots coming in. Grizzlies have owned possession of the puck, winning most of the draws here. We'll see how they do on this draw. This is Halfley. Halfley tries to send it over. Coyotes. Coyotes in the defensive zone. Send it back, D-to-D pass. We're still in the defensive zone. Now the puck comes at 10. Outlet pass at the center ice, up the near boards. Hodges moving in. Puck goes in behind the net and swiped over to the far boards by Carson. Back up to the point. The point fires it back down. It comes trickling back to Hodges behind the net. Changes directions, goes up the far boards to Binkley. Binkley kicks it with his skate, moves it ahead. Halfley, oh man, he had Halfley open and the pass was intercepted. Goes back to the defenseman. Defenseman in front of the net, moves it up. Blue line, red line, blue line. Fires a shot, knocked away easily by one of the Grizzlies. I'm not sure who knocked it away, but now Hodges has it in the far corner. Hodges all the way down. Nice job. The goalie stops it. There's 1:03 left on the penalty kill. Halfley in there battling up against the boards. The Coyotes take control, moving it up. Blue line, red line, blue line, offensive zone. Fire a shot on Menard. It's in front of the net, and then all raked away by Noble, I think. And Menard sends it over into the far corner. Play in the far corner. Puck comes up to the point. Trine just falls right into the player, knocks him over. Puck comes back to the red line and back into Noble. Noble circling on his backhand, sends it back up to a point where Point dribbles it in. Toe drags knocked away by Hodges. Hodges gets it out of the zone. Backpedaling back in the deep. Coyotes move it into the zone on the far side. Renfrew picks it up behind. Battle for it behind the net. Puck comes back up to the point. D-to-D pass. Halfley moves in, tries to swipe at that. Grizzlies are full strength again. Forgot to tell you that, sorry. Puck comes in high. Whoa, man, goes wide right. There's a lot of open net where that puck was heading. And that's Rones sending it across ice to Winter. And the Coyotes defenseman picks it up, sends it back up to center ice. And Renfrew's back in front of, and racing back is Hawes. Puck goes back behind the net where Renfrew's going to pick it up. Renfrew circling around the net. Toe drags one player. Sends it ahead to Halfley. Halfley, red line. One man in front of him, blue line. Halfley's on his backhand, gets hassled and into the corner, near corner. Ringed around the boards by the Coyotes. Steer's going to come up and collect it. Sends it back in and behind the net again. This time right back to Steer. Side. Steer races back and it comes out of the zone. Hodges playing D. Steer racing back. 3-on-2. Hodges, centering pass. Swipe to the boards. Good back check by the Grizzlies. And now it comes back out to offensive zone for the Grizzlies. Intercepted by Binkley. And he caught it on his skate and kicked it right out of the zone. Binkley sends it back to Steer. Steer circles back around. Steer with some room and time. Sends it up to Haas. Haas slaps it into the boards. Going to get Hassel at center ice. Haas raking at it. And the Coyotes move it back down, but Hodges is there. Hodges is right back to Haas. Haas cross ice. The big man to beat. Binkley moving in, loses it. Oh, tickles into the goalie. Easy stop for the goalie. Puck drops coming to Valentine. Valentine swipes it over to Renfrew's side at the point, but not Renfrew, sorry, Binkley's Carson's side of the point. Carson taps it over to the Coyotes, move center and move in offside. Offside call on the Coyotes, had a man deep. So a puck drop on the defensive side of the neutral zone for the Grizzlies. Looks like drop Murray on the right wing, Lozano on the left wing. Puck drops, comes back to center ice for the Coyotes. Coyotes kick it ahead, move it up, slap it down into the corner where Carson's going to pick it up behind the net. No, check that. It's Renfrew ringing it around the boards for Murray. Murray racing up, trying to catch it. And we're in the near corner defensive zone. 25 seconds left in the period. Near corner is a scrum for the puck. Puck comes back up the near boards. Looks like Grizzlies have control, but the Coyotes, it comes out of the zone for the Coyotes. Coyotes got to check up. And now the Coyotes moving in. Centering pass intercepted by Renfrew. Renfrew moves around one player. Renfrew red line. Renfrew blue line. Renfrew shoot it! Oh, shot gets off with 1 second left. And the goalie makes a save. Well, I didn't think he was going to get the shot off, but he did. Still no goal. So Grizzlies up 2-0 after 2. All right, I'm just giving myself a little break here. Sorry about that. I'm going to position this mic so it catches my voice a little better. I'm not really. Okay, Grizzlies come out for period 3. Arcadia Ice Arena. Junior Coyotes take control, move into the offensive zone, go around Noble. Shot comes in on Menard. Menard save. Comes into his chest and he collects it. Stoppage of play. We'll have a puck drop on the near side. Nice stop by Menard as the player just got around Noble and fired a shot right after the puck came in. Puck goes back to the Coyotes. Coyotes send it in off of Winter. Winter. Puck now centered by the Coyotes back into the near corner. Hodges up to Roan. Roan gets knocked away. Coyotes moving in on Hodges. Back to center. And Winter got back and got a stick on that. And now Roan gets it out of the zone. It goes all the way back into the offensive zone for the Grizzlies. Line change for the Grizzlies. Shrine stays out there. Everybody else switches up. Move it to center ice. And Renfrew backpedaling. Binkley's move closing in. Puck goes back behind the net. And Hockley picks it up. Hockley moving ahead. Hockley at the blue line taps it ahead to Binkley. Binkley at the red line. Binkley at the blue line. Binkley fires a shot low on the goalie. Goalie keeps the stick down and hits the stick to the 5-hole. And shot comes in. Goal! Is that that Renfrew or is that Binkley? Let me see. I want to say, I think it was Renfrew with the goal. I think the Renfrew moved up. Oh, who did? Oh, Renfrew scored. Renfrew scored. Okay. Renfrew scored. Trine said Renfrew scored. So Grizzlies up 3-0 with 11:52 left. Center ice play now. Renfrew takes control, taps it over to Haas. Haas moving up the boards. Haas sends it back over to, comes up to, the Coyotes have control, and Renfrew taps it away. Sorry, we're on the near boards, and Halfley gets it out of the zone. And now we're at center ice. Coyotes in control, blue line. Steers back, puck comes back to Menard and goes back to the boards to the near corner. Renfrew sends it up to Binkley. Binkley on the near corner, gets it to Halfley, the blue line. Halfley, red line. Halfley can get around this guy. Halfley, front of the goalie, and the goalie makes a save. Puck's loose. Nice drag by Halfley trying to get that in on the goalie. Comes back to Steer, center ice. Steer loses the puck. Nope. Gains control again. Centers it back to Binkley. Good job by Steer. Binkley, defenseman falls down. Binkley and Murray, or Binkley and Valentine. Binkley fires a shot, goes wide right and high. Binkley gains it again, moves it back into center, and the goalie covers as it trickles in for him. 16 shots, 17 shots on goal now for the Grizzlies. 8 shots for the Coyotes. Face off now, the Coyotes gain control, moving around the backside net, hit an outlet pass up on the near side, and now it's confronted by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies playing good defense there, but then it comes back over to a Coyote blue line, red line, blue line, moving up the far boards, dumps it into the corner, rings around the back of the net. Hodges picks it up, sends it around the boards for Lozano. Lozano skates over to the corner, sends it up, puck kept offside call. Came out and the defenseman swung it back in for an offside call. So we'll have a puck drop on the offensive side of the neutral zone for the Grizzlies. Near side. Valentine's going to take the puck drop. He's on the left wing. Murray right wing. Carson and Hodges back deep. Hodges picks it up, moves to his right, taps it ahead for Lozano. Lozano gets it knocked away a little bit, but Carson sends it right back up the boards in front of Lozano, and then it's taken over by. Then Lozano moves it right back in. Now it's coming the other way, and Hodges takes control. Hodges in control at the blue line. Sends it off the boards to Murray. It goes by Murray and back to defenseman backpedaling. Looking, hits an outlet pass at the boards. And then outlet pass guy sends it back to Hodges on D. Hodges over to Renfrew. Renfrew up to Lozano. Lozano moves it in. Lozano cross ice to Valentine. Valentine fires a shot. Glove save goalie. Valentine coming right down the middle, fired from the top of the circles, and glove saved by the goalie. Lozano hit him as he was coming in. 9:34 left. Grizzlies up 3-0. So puck drops. Winter tries to fire a shot. It goes high, wide left. Rowan with the puck behind the net, falls down, gets back up, rakes it, staying with it. And Trine comes in, bowls his way in, and now the Coyotes send it back. Intercepted by Renfrew. Renfrew taps it up to Rowan. Puck and loose in front of the net. Oh, man. And it gets knocked away back to the near corner. And the goalie makes a save there. I don't know. I couldn't tell who fired that in. Puck loose behind the net. Roan comes away with it, sends it back to Noble. Noble lines up, sends it back to Roan. Oh, Roan loses it over to the Coyotes. Coyotes, blue line, red line, Noble in front of him. Cross ice pass, comes into the near boards, and Renfrew swipes at it. Coyote picks it up, moves it to center. Roan. Oh, Roan's going to get called for checking. Sorry, check that. Shine's going to get checked, called for cross-checking. .8:36 left in the third period. On a penalty kill, Binkley taps it to the boards. Near side, comes back to the point. Point lines up, fires a shot in on Menard, hits Hodges and bounces over to the far corner. Now we're up to the point on the far side. Hawes in there, and Hawes taps it ahead. Puck comes back down into the corner. Steer at the house, looking for any action. In the corner now. Puck, that's Hodges. Binkley. Hodges comes away with it behind the net. Hodges looking to get it out and held in by the defenseman. Defenseman moves up. Steer back in. Oh man, it hits the post and out. And Steer picks it up, swipes it over. Oh, intercepted pass. And backhanded. It's in front of the net. Tapped ahead, swiped out by Hodges. Point picks it up, fires it in. Whacked at, goes behind the net. Steer picks it up, sends it around over to Haas in the corner. Haas racing in. Haas is going to get it out of the zone. Haas gets it out. 56 seconds left on the penalty kill. Oh, tapped away. Binkley on a breakaway. Binkley goal. Binkley goal. Binkley on a 1-on-none. Deep left and pulls it back to the right. Backhands it in over the goalie. For second goal of the game for Binkley. 4-zip Grizzlies. So puck comes over to Valentine's side this time. Valentine halfway out there. Two centers. Valentine keeps it in on the offensive zone. We're still on a penalty kill. That was a shorthanded goal, by the way. 33 seconds left on the penalty kill. Valentine fires a shot. Oh, bar out. Oh, man, that might have been posting out, actually. And now we're coming the other way. Valentine had a nice hard shot, hit the post on the right-hand side. Now the Coyotes dump it in. Goes back to Renfrew. Penalty kill, and the Coyotes get an offside call. Adam man deep. Valentine hit the post, the right-hand post, that ricocheted back to the left-hand side. So it was almost posted in. But, man, wow, he must have hit that post pretty square. So now, Winter's going to take the puck top, throwing left wing, Murray right wing. And we got Hodges out there. D-to-D pass by the Coyotes. Coyotes in control. Cross-ice pass comes in the near boards. Hassling, Hodges hassles. Puck comes flying in, goes back behind the net for Winter. Winter up the far boards, moves around one player. Winter has people in front of him, man. Shine was sitting there. Roan moving to his left. Oh, Roan goes barring out. Hits the post and bounces out. Roan had a lot of net. He just missed it. Now, we're full strength. Grizzlies full strength now. Puck play at center ice. Coyotes moving. Offensive zone. Hodges takes the skating lane away. Now the puck ends up in the corner where Noble's in there battling for it. Player tries to pick it up. Noble goes behind the net with it. Oh, man. Sends it. I don't know what Noble was doing. Sent it in front of the net. And now it goes back down into the corner. Hodges picks it up. This time Hodges around the net. Centers it. Puck comes in, goes wide right. That was a shot. And Lozano tries a show drag, gets it wiped away. Puck right at the blue line, moving to the far side on the player's backhand. Player moves it, sends it back to the point. Point sends it right back down to the corner. This time intercepted by Noble. Noble racing up. Noble's blue line offensive zone now. goes down to the offensive far corner. Line change for the Grizzlies. Noble comes back off the ice and Steer comes out. Renfrew out on defense. And Valentine racing in. The puck comes back to Renfrew at center ice. Renfrew misses the pass, whiffs on the pass, but now we're in the defensive zone where Valentine swipes it out. Puck goes up. Murray racing up there. And so is, is that Binkley with the wraparound? Binkley with the wraparound gets his hat trick. Second hat trick of the tournament. 5-zip Grizzlies. Binkley with the wraparound. Puts the Grizzlies up 5-zip. 3 scores by Binkley. 22 shots on goal. 9 for the Coyotes. Puck drops. Valentine sends it up into the defense. Defense sends it back to Renfrew. Renfrew taps it ahead for Lozano. Comes right back to Renfrew. Renfrew circles back. He's in front of our net and sends it back up to Lozano. Lozano, cross-ice pass right to the defenseman. And it's trickled ahead. Now Lozano kicks it over to Murray. Murray moves it into the offensive zone. Toe drags around one player and loses it back over to the and then Steer at the center ice sends it right back in the offensive zone and catches Lozano offsides. Full line change for the Grizzlies. We'll get your line up here. Puck's going to drop at the red line on the far side. Halfley at center. Binkley at left wing. Comes over Binkley's way, but the Coyotes gain control at the red line. Carson back deep. Carson gets a stick on it as it goes down into the corner and rings around back behind the net for Hodges. Hodges stops, changes directions, loses the puck, and kicks it ahead to Halfley. Nice job by Hodges. Binkley now taps it over to Haas. Haas on the red line. Loses the puck at the red line, pokes it ahead, gets right to Binkley. Binkley moving to his left, fires another shot. Oh, wide left and high. Haas now taps it over behind the net. Binkley goes by Binkley and back up around the near side. Near side action. Near side goes into the corner. Binkley centers. Haas goes by Haas back up to the point for Carson. Carson. 3:36 left in the game. Grizzlies up 5-zip. Carson in the corner, centers it. Gets to Binkley. Binkley fires a shot and bounces, rejected back out. Just went right by Halfley for the rebound shot. Halfley couldn't quite get it. Now it's a 1-on-none on Charlie Menard. And it goes crossbar and high. Goes off the crossbar. Coyotes. Now we get a sent out of the zone by Carson. And tapped ahead by Binkley. Binkley intercepts that, sends it back into center. Binkley being hassled though. Fires a shot. I don't know how he got that shot off. Now Haas back in the far corner. Goes back to Binkley. Binkley taps it ahead to Halfley. Halfley backhands it. It goes wide left into the near corner. The Coyotes red line, blue line, moving in. Renfrew confronting. Shot comes in on Menard. Menard with the blocker, knocks it over into the far boards. Comes back to center where it's confronted by Renfrew and taken away by Binkley. Binkley gets it out of there. Right at the goalie. It's going to go all the way down. No icing. Goalie stops it. And Coyotes pick it up, circle around the backside of the net. Puck comes out of the zone. Noble rakes it, brings it in. Waits for everybody on side now. Noble in control, fires a shot. Comes in. Wide open. Run! Just missed the wide open net. He was falling down as he took the shot and went wide left. Now we're in the far corner. The point to Noble. Noble centers it for Roan. Roan dumps it in at the goalie. It's in front of the net. Goes right back to Roan. Roan fires a shot. It goes wide left over to the near boards where Murray picks it up, I believe. No. Winter fires a shot. Bounces back up to the near boards. Puck comes all the way back. Looks like we're going to have an icing call, but Renfrew picks it up before the icing call. Renfrew taps it ahead. Nobody there. Renfrew still playing defense, and the Coyotes moving in the offensive zone, confronted by Lozano. Lozano stays after the puck. Puck goes back around the backside of the net where Noble comes away with it. Circles around the backside of the net. Oh, man, sends it right to a defenseman. Defenseman fires a shot, and that's taken away by Renfrew. Toe drags. Change of direction. Back up to Lozano. Lozano up to Valentine. Valentine at the red line. Loses it over to a defenseman, but the defenseman sends it right to Murray. Murray dumps it down. 50 seconds left in the game, less than a minute. Is Menard going to get his shutout? Uh-oh, here we go, 2-on. Oh, nice back check by Valentine. Goes back to Steer. Steer moves it up the boards, sends it off and up to Murray and to Lozano. Lozano moves into the offensive zone. 32 seconds left. That's a fired shot by Valentine, intercepted by a defenseman. Back on the defensive zone. Shot, whip, comes in, hits the puck. And Hodges sends it back to the boards. Lozano moving it out of the zone. And it goes back to the defenseman at center ice. Back up the nearest boards from the Coyotes. 8 seconds. 7, 6. And poked away by Steer to the corner. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And Menard gets a shutout! Woo! 5-0. Grizzlies on the Junior Coyotes. Five zip. Grizzlies win. We've got Binkley with a hat trick. Renfrew with the goal. And there was one other goal. Who was the one other goal? Gosh, I'm trying to think. Just call the whole game. I can't remember the fifth goal. Let me ask one of the parents here. Jason. So, hat trick by Binkley. Renfrew with the goal. And then who was the first goal? When somebody besides Binkley scored the first one?
First one, Haas.
Haas, there we go. Binkley. Okay, Haas scored.
Binkley.
Yep. So Haas got that first goal. That's right. Yeah. I think that was an assist by. Yeah. So Binkley played a great game again. Thanks, Jason. So scores 5-0. Grizzlies win. Yeah. So we're heading back over to see how the equipment's holding up over here. We'll go get player interviews here in a moment if you want to hang out for that. All right, so everything's holding up over here. We'll go around to the players' locker room, try to catch them as they come out here. Yeah. It's a good game. All the fans are texting away. All about good game by everybody. Huh? Oh, thanks. All right, so tune in here. We're working our way over to get interviews. Have to go around the rink there. Yeah, I'll take one, man. Thanks. I need a drink. Guess they're handing chocolate milks out in the locker room right now. So sorry about the dead air there. I had to make my way around the rink. Waiting for players to get undressed here and come out of the locker room. What are they chanting? What are they chanting there? What were they chanting? Oh, Charlie, 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 Charlie. Oh, crazy. Charlie played good. Charlie with the shutout. Got the coaches just outside the locker room here. We're gonna ask coach here for something. Hey, Valentine. So hey, a second. We got Valentine here. He's gonna tell you about his bar and out, right? Here, tell me about that.
I threw it because I kind of saw Binkley with part of my eye right here, and I hit the wall and it came to Binks, and then there you go.
Yeah. Nice job out there today. Congratulations on the 5-0 win. All right, so waiting for a few more players to come out. All right, still waiting for players to come out. Sorry. Excuse me. Waiting for players to come out. Valentine's the only one that's been out so far.
Hey, you got to get some of this love in the locker room.
I know. Should I just go in there? All right.
Hey, boys, what were you just saying about CCM?
CCM! 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 CCM!
All right. All right. Menard with the shutout. Everybody's cheering for him, including himself. CCM, right? Charlie in the center doing dab here. All right. Get dressed. Get dressed and come on out. Let's go. Steers coming out of the locker room. Gotta get the camera ready here. I'm gonna wait and interview him over here in the corner. Come on down here. What? What? Why? Who are you going with? Come here. I'll interview you. No, you don't have to put him in a stick back. All right, so up against the wall right here. So good job out there playing defense today. Tell me how it was playing the Junior Coyotes.
Well, I thought it was really fun. Sorry I have a hoarse voice, but yeah, I thought it was really fun. We won 5-0, and yeah, it was pretty tough against them in our zone, but yeah, it was a pretty good game.
All right, thanks, Eli. Yeah, grab all your stuff and go find your mom.
Dad,
No. All right, we got Brody Haas coming for an interview here just next. So you can leave the stuff on, it doesn't matter. Right there, buddy. Okay, so we got Brody Haas here. I'm gonna ask him a question real quick. So Brody, you got a goal? You want to tell me about that? Tell me who passed it to you and what it looked like for you.
So it was like Binks had the puck on a 2-on-2 rush going into the zone, and both of the defense sucked over to him, and so he slid it over to me, and I shot it right over the goalie's pad.
Good job, Brody. We thank you for playing today. Congratulations on a 5-0 win. Sure, up right there. Don't drop anything. Stay right there. Hold on. So we got Mason Noble here. He wants to say something. Go ahead, Mason.
Hi, Nana.
All right, thanks, Mason. You didn't do anything. You played great, man. You want an interview? Come here, buddy. Say hi to Dad or whatever. Oh. Okay, so we got Carson, Hunter Carson here, and he's gonna talk to you real quick. Say hi to your dad and tell me how you felt about playing out there.
Hello, Dad. And I felt really good. I think I did good on defense. I also had some down times where I would partner like Hodge, mostly Carson. I failed. I tried to do fancy stuff and I couldn't do it.
Rest of the time you did fine. Say that.
But the rest of the time I did pretty good. Pretty good.
Thanks, Hunter. Tell your brother hi.
Hello, brother.
Okay, we got Hat Trick Boy here. Hold on a second. We'll give you to Simon Bankley.
Hi, everybody. I'm Simon here. I think it was I was coming down. I don't really remember.
That's okay. Tell us the ones you remember.
I remember the wraparound one. So Jaden had it. And I just got on the ice. He and then I picked it up behind the D and I wrapped around it.
Now, I remember the one down here. Look, you were kind of going that side of the net, and then you shot it kind of backhand up over the goalie.
Yeah.
Tell them that one.
Well, I was coming down. I think it was a 2-on-2 or 2-on-1, and then I went around both of them, and then I just like shot it 5-hole.
Nice.
And then my third one was a breakaway where I think it was Landon or Beef who passed it to me, and then I went down and scored.
Yeah, kind of deep field, and then you shot. That was a backhand shot too, right?
Yeah.
Tell them that.
And that was a backhand shot too.
All right.
Those are for you, Dirk. Love you, Dirk.
Hey, you did good out there. Man, I saw you tapping for that puck. You were so wide open on that one breakaway. It's like, oh, if you could have got it to just a little sooner.
Logan found it.
I don't know. I told him to find you. So
I'm gonna be in the car.
okay. So I'm looking for Renfrew, only one of the made a goal that I haven't interviewed yet. Did Carson come out yet?
I don't. Well,
I
probably not.
wanted to ask him about his goal, but I didn't see him. Thought maybe I missed him. Waiting on Carson Renfrew. I haven't seen him come out of the locker room, but he's out already. I don't know. I didn't check. Still waiting on Carson Renfrew to come out of the locker rooms, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Here comes all the junior Coyotes. Here comes Charlie Menard with a shutout. We'll get him. We'll let him get outside. Nope. Menard stopped. Hey, I want to interview you outside, okay? Wait, guys.
Is it raining?
No, not right now. It's a little warmer out there. Here, stop right there, man.
I got.
Well, I want to say 11, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know. So we're gonna interview Charlie Menard. Here we go. So Charlie, you got your shutout. Tell me about it.
Well, it was 11 saves, and I had a couple times that I thought I was going to get scored on, where I had to push around, move around really quickly, but I could hold it until the third period.
Good job, out
We love Dirk. Shut out.
You want to say anything to anybody back home? Go ahead and say it.
Mom or Dad, if you're listening, I just want to let you know that I got a shutout.
All right, thanks, Charlie.
I love you. Charlie, you, Carson,
Man, let's hope my battery holds out here. Here we go. Carson, tell everybody back home who you are. Say,
Hey, I'm Carson.
okay, now tell me about that goal, buddy.
I got the puck at the blue line, skated in. Simon passed it to me. I skated and then
My battery just ran out. Sorry. I'm going to have to interview. Can I interview you back in the hotel? Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, but you can still say, this is still live. You say hi to people back home.
hey, Mom.
Okay. Hey, sorry. I cut that interview short. Battery ran out on my camera. I got to get a different battery. So Carson Renfrew will get interviewed by the camera back home. And we're going to kill our show from here at Arcadia Ice Arena. Next event, we should be the NHL game. Where we'll see the real Coyotes play. All right. Get over here and we'll shut this down. Hopefully, everything went fine with the audio. And we'll see you back here, back for the next game. Thanks.